Welcome to my world with Nat, relocation co-stairs here in the Dominican Republic. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm here with my hubby,
Hi there.
Rhett
How you doing?
We are back with some additional Upwork information. So we did our original video. I got a few questions and I thought, you know what, let's just hash back into it, do another deep
Yeah,
dive
absolutely.
and share sort of what has been going on and how we found this. So you really are the one that discovered freelancing.
Yeah,
And it's not a new thing, by
it's
the
not a
way.
new thing. We're not, reinventing the wheel.
And let's preface by saying we are not getting any kickbacks. We're not earning anything. This is solely information. Because if you are thinking of relocating, you don't necessarily have a job and you want to earn income, this is a viable way, but we are in any way.
We are not connected to Upwork in any way aside
Anyway.
from being freelancers now.
Yeah.
And Upwork, it is actually the largest freelancer platform in the world. There are many others like Fiverr and
We're going to show you a few
ProBlogger,
after. Yeah.
and we'll show you a bunch of them. But the benefits of things like Upwork is it allows you to work, make an income, and still live here. Because if you are in the DR, legally, you are not allowed to work. You must make your income somewhere in North America or Europe or
Yeah,
wherever.
you have to have a residency
You
here
have
to
to
be
have
able to get a job here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you do not want to get a job here, and to be quite frank, living here while making North American or European money is very much a net positive. So if you want to be able to earn your living.
And I think you get to showcase your skill set, right? Because one of the things that always comes up when I talk to people is they're like, well, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? When you've had lengthy careers like ours, we've been in the corporate world for multiple years, you sort of take on all of this knowledge and all these skills. And what they don't tell you, I think, early on is that those skills are transferable and you can apply them elsewhere. So
those skills have value.
Oh my gosh, incredible value. So the first thing is, I guess, figure out what skill set you have. And when you go into the website, they ask you what those are, and you can focus on them and you can really drive the jobs that will match up with you, right?
Exactly. So if you have the background where you worked in an office for your whole life, well, you have many, many, many marketable skills that from something as simple as, typing out meeting minutes, or if you have any sort of skill in tech or IT where you can build a website, maintain a website, if you can, I think we actually pulled up the top 30, which we'll show you in a minute.
Yeah.
We actually pulled up the top 30 jobs in demand on Upwork. But ultimately, you're going to start by making a profile. I think we have Natalie's profile here up on the screen now. And it's as simple as creating basically a resume of the things you've done in your life. And Upwork will then suggest things that you can do with your skill set. And as we said before, your skill set is marketable, sellable, and it can be a great way to build an income while living in paradise. So, again, just go to the screen where they show the 30 top in-demand jobs, and that will, if you have any skill in, video production, mobile, if you build apps, a big one, search engine optimization, right? So the
voiceover is a big one. That's one I'm getting right now.
You get a lot of that.
Yeah.
So if you've got a nice voice, you've got that sexy sound, it definitely is a big plus.
Yeah.
But
what else is there?
When you're looking at
marketing,
any sort of social marketing, any type of web building, things like that, those are all things that I myself, I'm a writer, and I found a ton of work as doing ghostwriting. And it's been the market, there's a lot. Obviously, working in this sort of space, it is a competitive space. You do have to do some of the work of submitting profiles and submitting what you want to make
proposals. So the site will actually give you like your best matches based on your profile. They'll give you the most recent ones, and then any jobs that you saved or you applied for are over here. So it's really quite easy to learn. It's pretty user friendly. Now, one of the questions that we did get was, how do we get paid?
Okay,
And
so that's the biggest question.
I guess that makes sense, right?
Um,
Because if you're going to do all this work, you want to get paid.
Exactly. So the easiest way to get paid is if you have a bank account anywhere in North America, in Europe, you can, put in your bank information and they will pay you directly to your bank account. If that is not an option for you, you can get paid through PayPal.
Yeah.
It's easy enough if you have a PayPal account, which you use to send money to your kids who are asking for your money, or friends. You can definitely get paid through PayPal. So getting paid is relatively easy. You do the job. There is a delay of about between 5 and 7 days from when you complete a job. Let's just say it's a single job with a single task that once it's finished, they pay you 5 to 7 days later. Or if you have jobs which are hourly, because there's a lot of hourly jobs on Upwork. So if you're doing, especially if you're doing clerical work, typing, virtual assistant, things like that, yes, you are paid on a weekly basis. I think it's 7 to 10 days after the job,
And
after your number of hours are completed in that week.
yeah, and I think you need to keep in mind what is it, what your value is, what the worth of value that you're putting down, because Upwork does take a percentage. So that's something to keep
They're
in
not
mind.
doing this for love.
No, it's not for free, but you have factored in we have factored in the past when in proposals, like proposing a certain price and knowing that we were gonna, get that number deducted.
Exactly. So at a certain point, when you create a profile on Upwork, you do jobs, you do get rated on those jobs. So, you have a 1 to 5 star rating, and that is your social credit. It means that if you have good reviews, people are going to want to hire you faster than someone who has bad reviews, obviously. So it encourages you to complete jobs, do well.
But I think the best part is doing what you like too, right?
Yes. So definitely do something that you like. You don't have anyone screaming at you. You don't have a boss. You are your own independent person. And I do find it's great, especially if you do have that get up and go. And usually if you're thinking of relocating, you do have that get up and go. You're definitely the type of person that wants to take their life in hand and not just take what's been handed to you.
Probably a bit of a risk taker.
Yes. So, while I don't find Upwork to be a risky
not a risky platform, but it's not the 9 to 5.
It is not the
9 to 5. And I think that's part of the story here, is that we definitely have not picked a 9 to 5 lifestyle, and we definitely don't want a 9 to 5 job, but we're able to fit these pockets of time during the day to do this freelancing work and get not rewarded, but get paid get paid to do it and continue living our life down here. So the platform is pretty easy, upwork.com. I'm going to put those other links into the description so you can go and catch that. I will be doing an interview in the coming week with a wonderful woman named Desiree, who has a company called Bridge the Gap, and they are there to fulfill the need of people like myself, like coaches, who need a platform and support to have an online business, which is just like a whole other thing. So it really is an opportunity to think. I hate this expression of out of the box, but that's what it is, right? We had to sort of flip to figure out, okay, like this is where we are now. We need continued revenue to come in. What can we do? And this it definitely has came to our attention. Now, one last thing. Oh, we said that, so we looked up this and the 10 best websites for freelance jobs. I mean, Upwork is slated as second, but you can see here that there are a bunch of them. So some are paid, some are free.
Exactly.
So Upwork is free for now.
Upwork is free because they take a cut of your revenue. But of course, when you bill out, you can take into consideration, how much they're taking. Some of these sites will cost, like Flex Jobs, cost about $15 a month.
Yeah.
Fiverr is free, but again, Fiverr is a little bit more competitive with.
It's kind of the opposite, because in Fiverr you're offering your services, whereas Upwork you're bidding on jobs.
You're bidding on
jobs. You're bidding
gigs. Both of them have their pluses and their minuses.
Yeah.
I do find Upwork to be a little bit easier to use overall, because you're the one bidding on the job. You know what you want to ask for to do it.
Yeah.
So if you do have any form of skills, I mean, unless you're doing something that requires you to be physically there, there's a job on Upwork for you. And I've been at what we've been able to do with it over the last 4 months.
So if you have any questions and you're wondering, like, maybe we missed something again, I hope we didn't, drop them in the comments, and make sure that you like the video, you subscribe to this channel so you can get notified for the next video. Thanks for doing this again with me.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm. We got it down. But I look forward to seeing you next episode. Whatever you choose to do, have an incredible day. Bye for now.